Hello everybody and welcome to what is most likely going to be the last episode of Mass Effect Andromeda, the last one that I record in this game anyway. As usual, I will post a special discussion video where I give my final verdict on the game, but I will probably record that in the Mass Effect archive since it gives me, a nice overview of the story and the decisions. But today I would like to wrap up at least the more important stuff that is still open. There are a few things that I will probably do off camera later. For example, I have still more systems to scan. But unless I have enough time for that, I will probably focus on the more important stuff. Which, for example, is my new priority ops, which is basically talking to my squad. In addition to that, I have 2 side quests, this one that I picked up on ears, which I may or may not do on camera depending on how interesting it is. And apparently we still need to talk to Carrie at least one more time. I have been looking around this room already before I started recording, and I have 100 thank you mails from all sorts of people that I have never heard before, but I guess they're just, initiative colonists and so on. However, there are a few Dragon Age references in here. For example, we have a message by V. Tetris, who wants to write a book about it. And there are 2 others. One is by C. Hawk, which I guess is Carver, and one by Anders, of all people. So yeah, a bunch of Dragon Age references in here. Probably other references that I don't understand, but I picked up the Dragon Age references anyway. But yeah, let's go and talk to our companions. I'm not sure if I can talk to Scott again. He looks like he's a little bit knocked out.
Go on. I need some rest.
Okay, so he needs his rest, and I'm going to give it to him. But let's see if we can find our companions.
The decision isn't yours.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
What's going on? I just saved the day and you already need me again. Yeah, I can't get one day off apparently.
Save the cluster, straight back to work. I get it.
It must seem like that, but this wouldn't be possible without you.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Yeah, of course I have to do it. Sure, tell me more about this position.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara. An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
So this is supposed to be an ambassador to the Nexus for matters outside of the Nexus? I'm not entirely sure what the function of this ambassador is, but why don't you just have a vote on it?
If this person is supposed to represent people, shouldn't the people have a say?
That is precisely why we need your backing.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
Yeah, sure. I killed the Archon because I want to elevate myself. That is exactly the reason. But, okay, I'm pretty sure Ryder wouldn't want the job anyway. So, let's see what our options are here. The Moshai, Bradley, Reka, and a Krogan. But I mean, these seem to be investigate options, so maybe I'm just going to try them all.
The Angara need to help define the process. It's their right. Plus the Moshai would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
And what about Bradley?
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
He's kept EOS relatively stable, despite no militia presence.
Okay, I see. And yeah, what about Reka?
Meridian doesn't mean done. Ket are still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
And yeah, what Krogan are you thinking of?
If we want stability, maybe we should ensure the Krogan stay. What if it was Morta?
You are out of your mind.
It's definitely unorthodox.
Alright, so these are my options here. And as far as I understand, this is not supposed to be like someone who represents the initiative specifically, but more like all people who are potentially involved in this. So, this is going to be a tough decision. Yeah, I think I'm not going to pick Morda. I just don't know enough about her, and I find her hard to predict. Plus, I already gave her the damn Remnant Drive Core. That has to be enough to solidify our alliance, okay? I wouldn't be opposed to give the Krogan a voice here, but, you know, if I had to choose a Krogan for the job, I would rather go for Cash or something to that extent. I'm not sure if she's, you know, experienced enough and qualified enough for it, but she seems more sensible anyway. So yeah, not going for Morda here. I do like Reka, but I'm not sure if this is her kind of job, because I mean she's not really a politician. So yeah, I'm not sure. Plus it may seem kind of weird if a Pathfinder chooses another Pathfinder for an important job like that. So, not sure about Reka. I suppose I wouldn't mind Bradley, such as it is. I mean, it's not really the same than the job he's doing currently. Might be a bit too big for him. Plus, I seem to remember that he wanted to settle down with a house and a fence and, you know, all of that. So, maybe he doesn't want to do it in the first place. So, I guess I'm going for the Moshai. I mean, she has experience, she has the respect of the Angara. She can, you know, show that we're not here to colonize the Angara, that we're not like the cat, and, you know, silence the last doubters among the Angara. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll go for the Moshai.
If we're going to treat Helios like a home, we need to acknowledge whose home it is. I won't name anyone. I support asking the Moshai to act as interim ambassador.
Meridian's opening day, and we're surrendering how much influence?
That's the point, you colonial ward.
Indeed.
Scott is feeling better? Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
I would hope so. Okay, so now that I made this decision, let's see if I can go and talk to some people. Can't talk to these guys apparently. But I do see Callow over here, so let's start with him.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
Thanks, Kello.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it. But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
You are not considering a career change, are you?
Thinking of trading in your pilot's chair for some muddy boots?
Not even slightly. I know what I'm good for. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
And I appreciate it.
It means a lot that you want to stick with us, Callow.
Of course. And keeping my ship is a plus. I've learned a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. Though, please don't tell him that. Things will change now, but that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost.
I'm glad you see it that way.
I'll be ready when you are.
Okay, I'll call you once I'm ready to leave again. Look at this person. She has like a Quarian style name, but I'm pretty sure she's not Quarian.
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Iora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
Okay, I can ask them a few questions, so let's do that.
Darla Voss Hyperion. Placements officer?
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Oh, okay.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
Well, if you say so. And tell me about the Chief of Operations.
Iora Pillay. You're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Okay, and one of you is responsible for reconstruction?
Hunter Carey, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
I would love to come back in a year. Sadly, I'm afraid it might not be possible. But yeah, tell me more about the second wave.
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Okay, well, thank you. Glad to meet you all.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Okay, so we have a few new faces here, but I'm actually looking for some old faces, like my crew. Memorial. Oh, this is the Ark Hyperion in its original state.
Ark Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy's getting work.
Please select a topic.
Alright, narrator guy, take it away.
Ark Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end."
That is very poetic. Okay, tell me about defense and landing.
The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Riders spearheaded the defense, and remains assigned to Ark Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status, pending.
Well, sounds good to me, but that Salarian walking right over the memorial is kinda irritating. So, is the Hyperion decommissioned now?
While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Ark Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian.
And the Hyperion is getting integrated into Meridian?
The transformation of Ark Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomenon during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Okay, well, sounds exciting. Let's leave, and maybe Salarian guy will find a better way to walk. But yeah, I see more crew members here, like Jal.
So this is how you all party, hmm? Pretty tame, but don't tell the host I said that. Meridian is amazing, though. You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
And I'm grateful to have you.
No, I'm grateful. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We created this together.
And exactly what it is, what it may become, I can't even imagine. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
Well, I totally agree with that.
New beginnings. That's what I came to Helios for.
And what I dreamed of. Yes. New beginnings. So, let's get to it.
Right, let's get to it.
Are we staying? Heading out? Whatever you need.
Well, first I need to talk to more companions, and I see one right over here.
Hey, Ryder. How's Scott?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
Of course you did.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Well, only one way to find out.
Cora, sometimes you just have to leap out there and see where it takes you.
Yeah? I guess you do. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder.
That is pretty much Ryder's motto, right? Leap out there and see where it takes you.
Hey, Ryder.
Okay, no more to say from her. Yeah, I thought I saw you over here. What are you doing here? Let me talk to you.
Want to slip away? Found a great storage room. Sturdy crates, secluded, no interruptions.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how romantic of you.
A storage room? You spoil me.
It'll be like our first date, but better. Guess you'll be heading out soon?
Still a lot to do. Meridian's just one step toward making Helios our home.
Yeah, but a damn big one. You deserve to celebrate. And I deserve another drink. Cheers, Pathfinder.
Okay, well, cheers.
Storage room offer still stands. Just saying.
Well, I'm tempted, but I have stuff to do. For example, talk to the Moshai who is apparently here.
Pathfinder. I'm told I'm about to get exceptionally busy.
Which, given your health, is unwise.
We all gave of ourselves, Ephra. It was time. And as this ambassador, I will continue to do so.
Well, I think the Angara deserve a voice. After all, it's basically their cluster, right?
I couldn't impose a voice on the Angara, temporary or not.
We've always had a voice. This just means your leaders have decided to listen. Also, don't assume my name brings universal approval. You know how varied our opinions can be. I can't speak for everyone, but I will gladly help create the system that does. Ansala Venjuri, Pathfinder. There is much yet to learn.
Alright, apparently she already knows about her new job.
Pathfinder?
And yeah, Ephra is here too, but I can't talk to him, it seems.
It's overwhelming.
But I'm sure I can talk to Liam.
Pathfinder, catch seat for you, in your planet. That's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Scott woke up. How's he doing?
I guess he's putting on a brave face?
Not as well as he acts, but he's getting there, thankfully.
Stubborn as hell. I hear it runs in the family. Hey, know who I just talked to? A second wave technician, fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
It's okay. I sneak out a lot.
I slip out whenever there's a gap in the paperwork, just to look at it.
I feel you. Just ground under our feet, knowing it's ours. I can't wait for more people to wake up. Enjoy it, Pathfinder Rider. Tomorrow, we're back on the job.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I mean, not that there is anything for me to do in this game, but I'm pretty sure.
Ready for duty, Pathfinder. After the party.
I'm pretty sure that Ryder enjoys to be on the Tempest more than doing the stuff here on Meridian. Okay, so we have more people over here. Vetra and Rin
Hi, Ryder. Here.
Who I don't recognize.
So glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
Oh, Quarry and Arc Signal? Well, I mean, the subtitle tells me what it is, but I'm pretty sure to Ryder it's just static.
So, white noise?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Arc Kira. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further update. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Arc. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
How can you be so sure?
It's patchy, and there's no traceable vector, I assume?
It bounced through the Scourge. I've doubled long-range probes, but...
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from... wherever they are.
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
Okay, well, I suppose this is supposed to be, you know, a place where you can start a DLC, if there had been any DLC. But there isn't any DLC, so I guess this question will remain unanswered for now, which makes me very sad. A signal, holy shit. Oh, I see, this is about the Arc as well. Yeah, I may go and read this stuff later. Let's focus on the more important stuff at the moment, like talking to more companions.
Ready when you are.
So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
So, heard any gossip?
What's the word on the street?
Ryder saves the day, Pathfinder of the century. You know, the usual.
Still?
Get used to it. They're gonna name things after you when you die, and probably even before. So we heading out again soon? Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore. That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
Is this sisterly collusion I'm seeing here?
Seeing you two in cahoots makes me all misty.
You know this is your fault, right? Helping us along? Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted, in so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
I'm happy for you, Vetra, I really am.
Ready to go whenever you are, Ryder. Till then, I'll just enjoy the view.
Okay, yeah, I still need to talk to 5 more squad mates, and
Ryder.
one of them is over here.
Kid.
Old man.
This place is something else.
Well, it's a start anyway.
It's just another starting line. Where we go from here is on us.
Well, damn, you were listening to me after all.
Through all the creaking of your old bones.
I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
You'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
Well, I'll hope we'll be ready this time.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready for it.
Pathfinder and crew ready to take on the galaxy, huh? They won't know what hit them.
Indeed.
Ryder, you're right, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun, I'm sure. Yeah, I still need to find a few more, and I think I see Suvi over here.
I can't
Oh, and
Let's get out
Kitty
there,
too.
huh? And they say you're the one
And
to
some random people dancing. I'll have a look at that later.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
And what about the Tempest?
We still need you on the ship.
I'm not giving up the Tempest, Ryder. I just also hope to be involved with the Angaran scientists. Us helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish? I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
So when's the party? Well, apparently it's right over there next to PB.
Joint research body, cooperating with the Angara. You're planning a party, right?
Of course. Nothing builds a team like a good whiskey and a laugh. You'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here if not for you.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay.
This place is incredible. I really want to delve into its inner workings, but we haven't got clearance yet. I think they're afraid us mucking around might cause Meridian to drop out of the sky or something.
Is Meridian even in the sky of any planet, or is it just, you know, floating through space in orbit around a star or whatever? Anyway,
Heading
let's go and talk
groundside?
to PB.
Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin. Don't like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Really? You've been spending all this time studying the Remnant, and now that we found this giant Remnant place, it's been there, done that? Isn't this a little bit more important?
We'll be here a lot. This place is the key to everything.
You're right. I love keys. They open all sorts of new things. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Kalinda sent a congratulatory message. She was angling for an invitation, I think. Denied.
Hope you didn't turn her back into an enemy.
Oh, you're always so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
Well, you don't really look celebrating either.
Look who's talking, Miss Basale.
Just keeping you on your toes.
For now, you're right. The galaxy isn't going anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Alright, let's have some fun.
I'll be ready whenever you're done with the party.
Well, apparently I can join the party here and dance a bit, so let's do that. But other than that, this is a pretty lame party, so we need to have a proper one. What is this data pad doing here? Future potential and protocol for Nexus technical record. Jardan language study. Reporting Tik-Valen linguistics. Jardan technology remains inscrutable. We can't even determine that intent in building Meridian, and partial translations only serve to provoke concerns. Research is ongoing.
What does this mean, Sam?
The language is imprecise, or perhaps too precise, but the potential capacity of Meridian is clear.
Unlimited.
Okay, sure. Sounds like a good idea to study that language.
Rem. Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
Well, thank you for all your work.
There's one thing. Dr. Lexi DePero. Thank you.
Yeah, that did it. You jerk. Go on. I've a reputation to protect.
And what reputation would that be?
Pathfinder.
Alright, well, quick chat with Lexi. But I still need to talk to one more person, and
I didn't
right
organize
over here.
anything.
Not this. Landing day. That was worth jumping galaxies.
Okay, do I know you? At least I don't actively remember you. I know this guy, though.
Hey, Ryder. Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations!
I'm thinking Mary if it's a girl, Deanne if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Marie Deanne. Pretty cool, right?
Sure, works for me.
Pretty cool.
Knew you'd like it. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? The dream becoming a reality?
Not really.
It's a lot to take in. I'm still in the pinching myself phase.
Well, I'm sure everyone here would be happy to line up and give you a pinch. But so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and ready. You want to blow this hot dog stand? Just say the word. Callow's out there somewhere, time one on. If we're really sneaky, he won't even notice we're gone.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
I'm pretty sure it's very hard.
Hard.
And how about the Nomad? Just once around the planet?
No.
Ugh, guess I'll just have fun down here.
Yeah, you do that.
The Tempest is calling. She wants to get going. I told her to sit tight. You're partying.
Actually, I'm pretty much done partying, and my quest updated and says that I should return to the
Glad
Tempest
to have you.
continue exploring. So, I guess I'm going to do that. And, I mean, I don't really have much to explore, but I have a few minor quests to finish. So, let's go.
Happening.
Board the Tempest and depart, yes.
Making a quiet exit?
Well, there's still stuff for me to do.
You know the job doesn't end.
Perhaps not. But we all need to remember what called us to it. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
Our home is out there. I don't believe in endings. Yep, this feels like the right things to say. It is kind of a sad thing to say too, because I mean this game is ending now and we don't even know if there's ever going to be a sequel to it. I mean, it's very obvious that this was supposed to be the beginning of a series with more DLC and more games coming. So in that regard, I feel that this statement makes a lot of sense. This is not an end, this is actually the beginning to something new and bigger.
We've done what was needed, and this will always be here for us. But there's a galaxy out there, and you're all pioneers. That's why you're here. We're not done.
Yeah, we are not done. Not really anyway, because I still have some quests open. Okay, and now for some reason it drops me into the codex. Yeah, this one is finished, but I still have this one, which I may want to do off camera unless it is, you know, interesting enough. And this one is still on hold, so maybe I should check my mails and see if she wants to talk to me again. But yeah, I guess
Sam, that's
back on
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon? Alright.
Well, it seems that I just got a new quest, all of a sudden. The world is waiting. Access message on Tempest VidCon. Okay, sure, I'm going to do that. But before I do that, let me check my emails. And yeah, I got a bunch of new ones. And the first one is actually from Carrie. Hello Ryder, Historic doesn't even begin to cover it. Meridian will have entire textbooks to itself. Any interview footage you can give me before things turn upside down again? Carrie. I gladly acknowledge that. Interesting find from Callow. Hello Ryder, Liam found this on a Nexus message board and I thought it might amuse you. Attached is a vintage watercolor style painting of the Tempest grounded on Meridian, with Callow posing heroically in front of it in a scarf and old style flight goggles. I didn't imagine anyone knew what I looked like. You're the famous one these days. It's rather fetching though. If I can get a clean copy, maybe I'll put it up somewhere, Callow. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I approve. Don't let it go to your head. From PB. I know you've got a million people shining you on right now, so I'm here to talk you off the pedestal. We are not done, Buster. There's a galaxy of secrets out there, and I'm gonna go get them, with or without you. Your call. So lap up the praise, but do it quick and get your ass back in gear, Buster. PB. I totally agree with you. So much more to do from Liam. Things I wrote as we walked away from Meridian Control. This is the best sunlight I've ever felt. Goddamn, the Hyperion hit me hard. But it's home now. Holy shit, all these people are home now. I'm going to walk this whole sphere. Wonder if there's fish. Can we make fish? We brought fish. What's in that star? I think I'm going to cry and it's great. Tomorrow will be great. Let's go exploring. Costa. Instead of a list of media, there's just home as a header and a bunch of blank entries to be filled in later. Okay, no relevant movies for this message. Thank you from Vetra. Guess what? They want to name a gun after me. They might do one for everyone on the Pathfinder's crew. Can you imagine the lines? You trying to be funny? Nick said. Sorry. I need to work on my one-liners, Vetra. I don't know. I think that's a good line. Good news from Suvi, dear Ryder. I thought you'd like to know that the science team has decided to name Our first Helios Milky Way plant hybrid after you. It's not exactly viable yet. About 90% of them die shortly after germination, and those that survive tend to be sterile, but we're getting there. Okay, I just read this over and I feel like it could almost be taken as an insult, but I swear it's not. Suvi. Well, yeah, I guess I'm flattered. And one from Lexi, just a thought. The crew's morale was boosted by movie night, so I thought we could make it a regular thing. I've got vids of some great extranet series, including Blues Anatomy. Blues Anatomy, I get it. Great drama, but enough action to keep Liam happy. Also dreamy Turian with fringe that can't be natural. Anyway, just a thought, Lexi. I approve of that too. And another communication from Jal. In case you haven't seen the report, celebrations are breaking out on Aya and Haval. People are walking with a lightness to their steps, and there's even more laughter than usual. Recruitment for the resistance has never been easier. On Volt, while the Cat are in disarray, we will take down their bases one by one until they are gone from the planet forever. People hope that one day the Vassal will be a thing of the past and that all worlds will be like Aya. Change is coming for the Angara and the humans. We are lucky to have each other. At least that's what Ephra said. No, he really did. Jal Amadarav. Well, I didn't expect that from Ephra, but I'm glad. Good work from Korra. We secured Meridian, gave the Archon hell, and made the cluster bloom. No Huntress team could have done better. That's because of you. I'm proud to have been your second through all this. We didn't need Golden Worlds after all. Just the right person for the job. Thank you, Korra. Okay, some nice messages from my companions. And I can finally continue this quest. But before I do that, I would like to talk to my companions here on the Tempest, and I will check the Vidcom room because apparently something is waiting for me there.
Where to next?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm surprised I still have a job. I should probably just retire.
Don't be silly. We still need you. There's so many outposts that need support.
Then let's head out there.
Sounds like a brilliant plan.
Yes, let's.
What can I do for you?
Okay, apparently he has
I'll
no
let you
new
concentrate.
dialogue.
You know where I'll be.
But I'm going to check all of my companions. And yeah, this place in space is not very frame rate friendly.
Pathfinder.
Maybe I should just move to a different place.
Meridian was mind-blowing, right? I mean, someone didn't bring me where the real action was, but I heard you were amazing. No safety net, no Sam, didn't bat an eyelash.
I batted a lot of other things though.
Eyelashes were the only thing I wasn't batting.
Batted the Archon right out of the park. Now, Helios will really take shape, and we have VIP tickets. In some ways, I feel like our adventure is just beginning.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay, but the frame rate is really abysmal in this part of space, so I'm going to find a better place before I continue my tour around the ship. I guess this huge sphere over here isn't doing well for my frame rates. Alright, I'm in orbit of Eos now because that's where I have to go anyway for one of my quests, and my frame rate is doing a lot better already. So let's continue our tour around the ship and talk to our remaining companions.
Lexi, I hear Scott's back on his feet.
He's hobbling around, nowhere near ready for the field.
Think how much we'll get done with 2 riders.
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
Why? Does he hate me so much? Okay.
Pathfinder?
Well, apparently Liam has no new dialogue.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
So, what about Jal?
So,
So,
isn't this the best time to be alive? Yeah, I've decided it is.
or the best time to be awake, as the case may be.
No, awake and alive. Because if you weren't here, you'd be dead. Best time to be alive.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, though I don't know how we top this feeling. For now, maybe we don't have to. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Alright. Had a small chat with Jal, and I think I saw Cora over here.
Meridian, at last. There's still so much to do. For the Nexus, the Angara, but not today. Today, we get to feel good about winning.
That we do.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
And since I'm in the area, let's check that mysterious VidCon that I just got. Sam has set a new objective for completing 100% viability.
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
What kind of preparations?
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7? What's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
Okay, return to Habitat 7 in Erickson system. But I'm sure you won't mind if I finish my other tasks first, right?
Hello, Ryder. Through Meridian, I gained insight into the Jardan, creators of the Remnant and the Angara. Meridian's code accounts for incredible potential and infinite diversity. They weren't achieved. No creator would be content.
You think the Jardan might come back?
Unknown. They abandoned a great work, which you have reinterpreted. Against significant odds, you are home.
Well, so much for the odds.
There's more to life than the risks against you.
Yes, I see why you constantly balance the facts against your resolve. In a brief time, you have suffered, triumphed, and grown. You are a new iteration of yourself, respected and recognized. I have lived it with you. I see why the unknown beckons, what it means to prevail against it. This is how one's humanity is grown. I am glad to know.
Well, these are some interesting thoughts, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
And yeah, I guess we may never know whether the Jardan are coming back or not. Which again is kinda sad. But I'm actually looking for Lexi, and she's probably in Medbay, right?
Ready for more tests?
Not again. Lexi, I'm fine.
Sit now, and I'll skip the blood work. Have you experienced any muscle spasms? Nosebleeds? Memory loss?
No.
No, but I feel a headache coming on.
Ha ha.
Comments like that used to get a rise out of you.
I know you too well now. Inhale. Exhale. You should know. Professor Hirek approached me about a transfer to the Nexus. Apparently my research on Ket anatomy has been useful to the militia.
So, are you going to leave us too?
Guess I'll be telling my next doctor about my abandonment issues.
I declined.
Really?
Didn't have a choice. No other doctor in the initiative would take you.
Well, thank you, I guess.
I'm lucky to have you here.
Yes, you are. But I'm pretty lucky too.
I would say so.
Need something?
Nope.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
But I still need to talk to a few companions, like Drac and Vetra and Gil. And I see one of them around here.
The Archon, face down, ass up.
How about to Meridian?
To dreams and family.
To whatever's next, may it be beyond our imagination.
It's my toast, and it's to the vanquished.
Here then.
Seems like a good thing to toast to.
Woke up today and thought back to the search. And then I remembered it's over. It's really over. We did it.
Well, it's not really over. As I said, this is just the beginning, at least for Ryder and her crew.
Doesn't mean we can relax. There's still so much to do.
Really? And here I was thinking I'd quit. Maybe talk to a Nexus colonization expert. Get assigned to an outpost, start a farm or something. Who am I kidding? I love being on the ship. I'm staying here until you kick me off.
I wouldn't
You
have it
probably
any
have
other
work to
way.
do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Okay, Vetra. Let's talk to the guys on the upper level. I saw Drac, and I hope that Gil is somewhere around there too. Yep, they both are.
That was a good win. I wonder what other kind of trouble we can get up to.
Already looking for more trouble?
Always looking for the next fight, aren't you, old man?
Gotta admit, old habits die hard. And mine have had a long time to settle in.
Yeah, very old habits indeed.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, and finally, let's catch up with Gil.
Hail the Archon Killer. I heard it was touch and go, but you really rose to the occasion.
I'm not sure if I got lucky, but I definitely did what I had to do.
Not much choice when your back's against the wall.
Remind me never to piss you off.
Yep, that's a good advice.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Alright, so I talked to everyone again on the Tempest, so now let's go back and finish those remaining side quests. Alright, I am back on the Nexus, because I still need to talk to Carrie. I have already been to Ears and I scanned those 4 emergency sites, and it actually gave me a nav point in the Ericsson system, which is the same place where I have to go for my new priority ops. But first let's go and find Carrie. Apparently she's somewhere over here. Yep, there she is.
Memo for our friends at the bar.
Pathfinder, you're here. I'll give you my entire chocolate ration for an interview about Meridian.
Chocolate? I'll gladly take it.
Done. Down to the ones with strawberry goop in the middle.
So, Meridian's real. A promised land. You did it. The Hyperion's a mess, but that crash site does mean humans have a claim to Meridian.
Yeah, but I feel we should share this place with the other species as well.
Technically, yes, but practically, our allies will always be welcome.
It's good to have that on the record. I'm headed out there soon. Documenting Meridian could be a lifetime's work, even for an Asari. I can't wait to get started.
Alright, have fun with that.
That's history in the making.
And yeah, we actually finished this quest, finally. Which means, all I have to do now is go back to the Ericsson system and finish the other 2 tasks.
Every day. They can't believe half of what I tell them.
Ryder, it's dark, but... No. I'm getting low readings. Stasis fields.
priority to the Nexus. We have a shuttle for retrieval, with Site 2 survivors. Resilience, you are coming home.
Okay, it seems we found our shuttle that escaped from Ears, and there are even people still on board. Shuttle is intact. Signs of Cat weapons fire are present, though it appears the pilot maneuvered effectively to avoid major damage. Multiple emergency stasis signatures are present, notifying the Nexus for emergency recovery. So I'm going to assume that this finishes this quest. Yes, it does.
Anomaly detected.
And yeah, this is the other quest that I have. The world is waiting, so let's check it out.
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see, and what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
Okay. Well, that is interesting. I mean, it would seem that, terraforming or, building so close to the Scourge might be like building next to an active volcano, but, yeah, I guess we've come full circle here.
Back where we started. Fitting.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Detaeon, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
Well, okay. It sure is a better name than Habitat 7, I suppose. So, does this mean that, yes, look at that, we have finished every single quest, just like it should be? I'm pretty sure there's more stuff that I can do, like scan the remaining planets, go back to Meridian and talk to people, and it might even be worthwhile to visit some of the planets like Aya and the other outposts again and talk to people. But I feel trying to make another episode out of it would be pushing it, so I'm just going to end it here with this nice little scene and the planet named after Ryder herself. Now I am recording this episode on Monday, which means it's going to upload on Tuesday. I will be recording my verdict video in the next days, and I would like to upload it on Thursday. And then we can finally start our next 2 games, and I would like to start them on the weekend. So on Saturday we're going to play the first episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and on Sunday we're going to play the first episode of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I did enjoy playing this game, despite some flaws, which I will discuss in my verdict video. Overall, I did enjoy it, so I hope you had fun too. And yeah, as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again, hopefully, next time.